Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
And already we're underway here. Rodrigo. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Carvajal, is one of the most adventurous fullbacks around, Peter. He's...
Bellingham! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Rodrigo plays it short. Big chance! Madrid are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lopez is having a shot! Goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shot a goal! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Asensio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Valverde. And it's Valverde. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Shapes to shoot! And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's away! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. Javi Guerra. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Danjuma. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is a superb rearguard action. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Valencia looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Thierry Correa. Gaia. That has been slung wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Pepelu. Javi Guerra. Danjuma does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rodrigo. Half-time getting close now. Lopez. Now it's Lopez. Rioja pings in across. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eder Militao. This looks promising. Played out to the left flank. Delivers with whip. Tarrega deals with that comfortably. Rioja. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if...
Can he finish? They've done it! And they've got their lead back. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Asensio. Madrid finding their passes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Real chance! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Strokes it back. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Rodrigo. And he's well. There's the shot! Correa gets rid without sophistication. And it's Rioja. And he cuts out the supply. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's worked it through. Rioja. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe is onto this. Gaia. Now Correa.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
He's looking wide. Now it's Danjuma. Javi Guerra. Lopez, and he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Diego Lopez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Now it's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Rioja. Now it's Lopez. Now it's Rioja. I'll shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's played in low. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. And it's been played through. Oh, super find. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Danjuma. And it's Almeida. Now Pepelu. That's a throw. Valencia making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. Almeida goes short. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 22.
That's too far for anyone. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Distributed tidily. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Duro. And he's picked out the run. And that has been knocked clear. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great chance! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes. This takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. Brahim Diaz. Chance! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Duro. Endrick. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Fouquier. Now it's Duro. Now it's Lopez. And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?